everybody, it's Brooke. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am here with a quick little video to show you how to put together the Friday freebie over on the Recreations by Brooke Facebook group. If you're not a member, please come over and join us. I will put a link right up there, if I can. Right up there? No, right up there. And all you have to do is answer the questions so we know you're not a robot, and I bet you'll get in. And every Friday, or most Fridays, I put up some kind of freebie in the group. And this was for this week, May 12th of 2023. It was actually a Saturday freebie because I'm a day late and $1 short. Actually, haven't done one for the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to apologize. First, I had a live sale that really took a lot of my time and effort, and then I managed to do something. I wrenched my back, and so I haven't been on the computer at all. But I'm on the mend, and so now we have this really pretty one for Mother's Day. If you don't celebrate Mother's Day, you can still use this, put it all together, and then just glue something over this panel if you'd rather not use it as a Mother's Day insert. But let me show you what it is. This is what your page will look like. And let me set that one aside. I'm going to put this one together. My printer was mad at me again and kind of put a little black on the edges, but I think it'll be okay. So let me get out my cutter. This was totally inspired by the Papered Soul. I saw her do something very similar to this, and I will link her down below. Crazy good ideas. So what I'm going to do is just cut right along the edge here, right where this print is. I'm going to cut right there because that's going to be our folding element. I've got a shadow here. I can't see what I'm doing too well. No, let me move this over. Maybe I can get out of the shadow. Maybe I can, and maybe I can't. Okay, so we'll cut right there. Cut a little bit off, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out my tag shape as well. So I just move that down a little bit. Do a little trim there. And a little trim here. Get those bottoms off. As long as we have the cutter out, why not? Make it easy on ourselves. Okay, so we've got all of those done. Get our cutter out of the way because it's big and clumsy. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, didn't I cut all that off? Nope, it's just laying there. Okay, so now we have this panel from the top, and if you look at it really closely, I don't know if you can see it on camera, I think you can. There are dotted lines right here, there are dotted lines right here, and dotted lines right here. So I'm just going to take my ruler, and I found this works better than using the scoreboard because you might have to wiggle it a little bit to get it to line up correctly, depending on how your printer prints. Now I printed mine just as a full page, not fit to page, but just as a full page, and it did print edge to edge. So I'm just folding that up over my ruler where those dotted lines are. And this will make something really cute for your journal that has so many possibilities for what you can do. And I just ink my edges and those little dotted lines disappear. In theory, that's how it should work. So I'm going to take it and fold this one back. And then we'll fold it over. And I'm going to make sure that my folded edge here, my folded edge here lines up with that folded line, or that dotted line rather. As I said, I'm just going to have to wiggle that a little bit. Make sure it's nice and straight because we want all the edges aligned. Get our bone folder. Squish it, and then this one I'm going to fold back. And again, I might just have to adjust that a little bit. Not too much. Looks like I went a little crooked. I think I cut it crooked is what I did. Perfect. How like me. And that is all you have to do. So we'll take our ink. You could certainly put tea-dyed or coffee-dyed paper on the back if you don't like it to be white. Just going to ink all this up. Should have used pink, huh? And that covers that gray dotted line perfectly. it's on the fold, so it's not like it was really standing out much anyway. And you could do the tops and bottoms if you felt so inclined, whatever you like. Totally up to you, your project. I won't bore you with that. You know how to ink. But now if you look at it, you can't see that dotted line at all. Whoop, that's too far up. There we go. Dotted line has disappeared, so that's awesome. All right, and then what's going to happen, let me show you. It just so happens in my book that in my Creative Daily Journal, this is going to be Mother's Day. And so what will happen is I will glue this on this side, and I can either cover it up with some trim, or I can just glue it top and bottom and make it a tuck for today. And then on this side, it's going to look like this. You can put it anywhere on the page you like. And the options are kind of endless. You can just leave it exactly like this, maybe put a tab on, pull it open. It's a trifold. So we have a mountain valley here, a mountain fold here, a valley fold here, and a mountain fold here. So it opens like that, and then the whole thing can flip over and be written on all over there. Or alternatively, we can take our glue. Oop, I didn't test my glue. Is it going to work today? And we can make this into a pocket. Shouldn't be gluing in my journal, huh? So if you have all kinds of fun plans on Mother's Day, also known as tomorrow here in the States, then you have tons of room for journaling. You could put pictures in this pocket now that it's a pocket. You could make it a side pocket if you prefer, just glue the top and the bottom. But now we have this little pocket here. I'll take that off. And you can glue pictures and then do your journaling on the back side. You still have lots of space to journal if you make that into a pocket. Any way you want to use it, really. You could actually, if you have a lot going on, you could sew a signature, a little notebook into here, and have more room for journaling and pictures if you wanted to. But then included on the sheet, let's get this out of the way, is this fun little tag. And we cut that at the same time we cut our pocket piece. I'm just getting a little bit more off the ends here. Is it straight? Doubt it. Am I gonna worry? Nope. And then it's got a very fine outline of green, if you can see that. So I'm gonna fold it right across the top. Line it up as best I can. In theory, those should match up, although I do believe I cut everything crooked. So let me grab my little glue mat here. I won't glue on my journal this time. And this is just what I'm going to do with it. You guys do whatever you like with it. Make sure to post pictures though, because I love that. So I've got my glue stick. Put some glue on here. Oops, sorry, had to scratch my nose. My mother always used to say if you had an itchy nose, you were going to kiss a fool. Interesting. Could be anyone, couldn't it? So I get that glued. Put the lid on my glue like a good crafter. Now we'll see how closely we got that matched. And what I did on the tag was I left one of the sides with the pattern nice and bright, and then I toned it down a little bit on the back so you could write more easily. And then we will just cut and see if we got that even remotely close to even. Shouldn't be cutting wet glue, but there you go. I'm a rebel. And again, if it doesn't match up exactly right, a little ink will solve all of your problems. Wow, that's not a very good cut, is it? Well, you get the idea. There on the back, looks like we've got a little bit on this side, so we can just trim that. Ink around the edges, it'll be great. Here's our hole, got my hole punch. You can punch that hole. You could put a ribbon through there. You could just staple a piece of fabric over the whole thing. And then you take your little pocket and your tag fits right in there. Or you can use your tag somewhere else. And that is the whole kit and caboodle. So that will stick on your page. Got places for photos or writing. Got a pocket for photos or just for your tag. And it folds that way. And you have all of this space to write on. This will be on the other side. So then again, you can just make that into a tuck spot, or you could cover it on the other side if you wanted to. Now, if your Mother's Day or the day you want to use this doesn't fall on the left-hand side of your journal, you could just take the whole thing, take this flap off. Actually, you could just glue that flap right there now that I'm thinking about it, and it'll still work just fine. Make that a tuck if you wanted to. If you're journaling on this side, again, you could cover the back with coffee dyed paper or whatever you like to use, no paper, and then just glue here and here and there, and you'll have a cute little tuck spot. And this will open up like that and will lay like that on your page. So it'll work on either side. Yay! And you can put it pretty much anywhere you want to on your page. So that's a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoy it. It gives you a little extra real estate on Mother's Day if you have stuff going on. And again, if you don't, just cover this panel with something else and you still have all this beautiful paper to play with and the tag. So I hope you enjoy that, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Again, come over and join us on Facebook. We'd love to have you. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Hope you'll consider liking the video and subscribing. If you're not new here, welcome back, you guys. Thanks for always making me feel so special. And happy Mother's Day. I'll see you real soon. Bye.